Hey, what's up, fans? Welcome back to the show. Guys, time the Bryze. Your boy, the Bryze, is here. And as you can see, I'm a little jacked up. I had a little accident last week, but the Bryze is all good. I'm still here. Usually, I'm wearing my Guys, time the Bryze t-shirt or a jersey, but today I'm wearing this Detroit Red Wings jersey, the farewell to the Joe. They took it down back in 2017. Obviously, the Detroit Red Wings are playing at Little Caesars Arena nowadays, but so little throwback there. So yeah, it's a Thursday, so I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Let's get right into it. We got the Stanley Cup playoffs to discuss. The NFL 2023 schedule came out today officially, so got some games to highlight there. We got the NBA playoffs, we got some baseball to talk about, and then we got some UFC to dive into as well. So yeah, let's get started with the Stanley Cup playoffs. Have been crazy as usual ever since the start of the Stanley Cup playoffs. They've been absolutely phenomenal. Last night, the Maple Leafs avoided the sweep. They won against the Florida Panthers, so we're going to see a game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. between the Panthers and the Maple Leafs, so you got that going on. The Oilers tied up the series against the Vegas Golden Knights. Really took care of business. I think they ended up winning like 5-2 or 5-1 against the Golden Knights. Yeah, it just wasn't the Golden Knights' night. Really, the Oilers were just, kicking ass and taking names. They needed that win, so they tied the series there. And then we got two games on tonight. We got the Devils and the Hurricanes, and that's a very interesting. That's a very interesting series there. The Devils the other night avoiding the sweep against the Carolina Hurricanes, so we'll see what happens there. And then you got the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars tied at 2 apiece. So lots of good games in these playoffs so far. But yeah, some good games on tonight, so place your bets. It's going to be a good one. Hockey, Stanley Cup playoffs, they've been absolutely phenomenal so far, and I think it's going to continue going into tonight. So yeah, watch some hockey tonight, place your bets. Should be a good one. So yeah, we got some Stanley Cup playoffs going on, crazy as usual. We also got the NBA playoffs as well going on. We got the Celtics and the 76ers. The Celtics winning. So the 76ers are up 3-2 in that series. That's been a pretty decent series from the highlights I've been watching. So you got that going on tonight, 7:30 p.m. Place your bets for that. And then you got the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. Suns are staying alive. The Nuggets are up 3-2 in that series. Last time I saw, they were up 2-0. So that's been a good series. So they're playing tonight at 10 p.m. So place your bets for that one. And then tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. we got the Knicks and the Heat. That's been an interesting series there. So you got that, and then you got the Warriors and the Lakers. The Lakers looked like they were going to sweep the Warriors, but the Warriors have been coming back. I think they won the last two games. They're going to play tomorrow night, so that should be an interesting one as well. So all you basketball fanatics, watch some NBA playoffs tonight. Place your bets. Should be a good one. So we got that going on, and now we got to go into some baseball. So lots of baseball going on. Seemed like all the New York teams, the New York Yankees and the New York Mets, not doing too well. So shout out to my best friend, Eric Blucky. He's a huge Yankee fan. I give him shit about it all the time. But yeah, they're in last place right now in the AL East. That jam-packed AL East. The Rays, 29-9 record. I mean, they've been kicking ass ever since the season started. I think I remember when first couple weeks when the MLB season started, they started off 12-0. And now they're 29-9. So that's a team. That's a good team right there. Definitely a top team so far. Obviously, we got a lot of baseball to play for the season. So anything can happen from now to then, towards the end of the season. But the Rays looking pretty damn good. And then you got the Orioles in second place. You got the Red Sox. The Yankees' biggest rival in third. Blue Jays, and then the Yankees. Yeah, like I said, last place in the AL East. So you got that. The AL Central, the same division as the Tigers. The Tigers are actually in second place right now. They've been playing decent, really. They were on a winning streak for a while there, and then kind of just went back, win one game, lose two, win two games, lose one. So you got that going on. The Twins are in first place there. You got the Guardians in third. You got the White Sox in fourth, and the Royals in fifth. So you got that. And then the Rangers, first place in their division. The Angels are in second place. So obviously you guys know Shohei Ohtani, national superstar, the best baseball player right now. in the MLB. I think his contract is up this season, so who's going to pick him up? It's going to be really expensive. I mean, the guy pitches and hits, so it should be very interesting where he's going to end up next year. If he's going to stay with the Angels or if he's going to test the market. That should be really interesting. So you got that, and now we got to hop over to the National League. That was the American League. We got to go to the National League. We got the Braves in first place. They've been a decent team for the past couple of years, so you got that. The Mets in the NL East, they're in fourth place. So like I mentioned before, some trouble in the Big Apple when it comes to baseball. So you got that going on. The NL Central, you got the Pirates in first place right now. Brewers are up there in second place. And then you got the Dodgers in first place in the NL West. And Diamondbacks are up there. And then the Padres even and out, 19-19 so far. So they've been a good team the past few years. Got some star players on that squad. But yeah, baseball, man, it's here. And good old Tyler Mizzy, shout out to him. He's a big Tigers fan. He loves his baseball. So I'm assuming he's been watching a lot of Tigers baseball this past season, or this season so far. So he's definitely the insider, I guess, when it comes to baseball. So shout out to him. I hope he's doing well. You got some games on tonight. Right now, you got the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. So you got that going on. You got the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees tonight at 7:05. So we'll see if the Yankees can get a win against the red-hot Rays. I doubt it, though. So, yeah, and pissing off my best friend there, Eric. So hopefully they can get the job done. They're playing They're playing at New York, so it might help them out a little bit. You got the San Francisco Giants going up against the Arizona Cardinals, and then you got the Texas Rangers going up against the Oakland A's. And then you got the New York Mets losing today against the Cincinnati Reds 5-0, and you got the San Diego Padres losing to the Minnesota Twins 5-3, so a close one there. So yeah, lots of baseball. I haven't been watching a whole lot. I'll be very honest with you. I just can't sit down and watch the game, even with these new rules trying to speed up the game a little bit. It's very interesting. I'll give them that. But yeah, I just can't sit there and watch a whole game anymore. Used to back in the day, but now it's craziness. I just can't do it no more. But yeah, we got some baseball. Place your bets. Definitely lots of sports going on right around this time. It's almost summer. It's heating up here in Michigan. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but it's looking pretty damn good here in the state of Michigan. So yeah, you got that. And now we got to jump over to the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC, mixed martial arts. We had UFC 288 last weekend. We had Aljamain Sterling successfully defending his UFC bantamweight title against the returning Henry Cejudo. Who knows what his future looks like? Obviously we got to look into that further on, but now it looks like Aljamain Sterling is going to defend that belt against Sean O'Malley, so that's going to be an interesting fight there. And you got Belal Muhammad taking care of business against Gilbert Burns. It wasn't the most exciting fight, but Belal Muhammad got the job done. Jessica Andrade lost to Jan Exonan, so you had that. And then this fight, Movsar Eloev defeated Diego Lopez. That was probably the fight of the night. Lopez had 2 submission holds on the other guy multiple times, and he got out of it, and he ended up winning the other guy. So that was definitely the fight of the night, in my opinion. And then Charles Jourdain taking care of business against Kron Gracie. Yeah, he just didn't fight at all, Kron Gracie. So, but yeah, decent card. Not the best card in the world, but it's UFC, so I'm going to watch it either way. So got that. And then I think there's a fight card this weekend, actually. 2 heavyweights going at it. Let's see. I think I went a little too far. Yeah, Rosenstruck and Almeida, the heavyweight bout main event this weekend. 3 p.m. Start time, so that should be interesting. And the co-main event, light heavyweights going at it, Anthony Smith and Johnny Walker. That should be a really interesting fight. I actually might watch that fight. Curious how that fight's going to go. But you got that going on. But yeah, UFC Fight Night this Saturday. Place your bets. Should be a good one. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, you got a lot of fights coming up. You got Mackenzie Dern going up against Angela Hill. In a couple weeks, May 20th. And then June 3rd, you got another fight night. Kai Kara France is going to be in action. Misha Tate's going to be in action as well. on that card. And you got UFC 289, Amanda Nunes defending her bantamweight title against Irene Aldana. That should be an interesting fight because Juliana Pena was supposed to fight for the title, but she had to pull out for an injury. So you got that. And then Charles Oliveira is going against Beneil Dariush. That's going to be an interesting fight. I'll definitely have to check that out. Maybe place a bet, perhaps, for that fight. So you got that. Let's see what we got here. And then, yeah, that's really much it for UFC 289. And then Marvin Vettori is going up against Jared Cannonier. And that's going to be really interesting there. And then UFC 290. This is right around International Fight Week, like early July, beginning of July. This is where all this happens. So, yeah, you got a lot of fights on this card. I think Alexander Volkanovski is going up against Yair Rodriguez. That's going to be a really interesting fight. I think they're fighting for the featherweight title, I do believe. That's going to be really interesting. You got Brandon Moreno defending his flyweight title against Alexandre Pantoja. That's going to be interesting there. You got Robert Whitaker going up against Dricus du Plessis, middleweight bout. Obviously, the winner of that's going to face Israel Adesanya for the middleweight title. So you got that. Dan Hooker's on this card. And then Robbie Lawler's going to be on this card as well. His last fight, he's going to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame a couple days prior. So it'll be the end of his great career. I mean, every fight he's been in, he's always put on a performance. Never a boring fight with Robbie Lawler. Ruthless Robbie Lawler, but he will be retiring after that pay-per-view. So, yeah, congrats to him. I'll wish him the best. And, yeah, go out on top, man. So, yeah, you got that going on. But, yeah, lots of fights coming up. It's gonna be, I think, a good summer for the UFC. So, yeah, place your bets. Got fight night this weekend. And then, yeah, just be on the lookout for all the other fight nights coming up. So you got that. And then we got end today's episode today. I know we usually do UFC and to wrap up all the episodes, but today I want to wrap up with some NFL scheduling. So obviously the schedule came out earlier today. The Detroit Lions, and the NFL showing some love to Detroit. They're going to open the season. The 2023 NFL season opens with the Detroit Lions. Crazy, right? It sounds ridiculous. It sounds insane, but it's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I think the NFL likes us now, but they're opening up against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, at Kansas City. That's going to be a tough battle for the Detroit Lions, but I think they can do it. They got that team. They got that hard-nosed team going there. No bullshit. Get the job done. But, yeah, what a way to open the season up. 2023 NFL season. Got the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, going up against the Detroit Lions. I think that's a perfect test for the Lions. You know, they could have faced a division opponent, or easy team to open up the season with, but no, they're going up against the defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Week 1, 8:20 p.m. NBC at Kansas City. Thursday Night Football. Place your bets right now. The odds are looking pretty good for the Lions. So yeah, place $10, $50, $100, whatever. How much you ever want to place it right now. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, the Detroit Lions going up against the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, to start off the 2023 NFL season. So you got that. I'm very excited about that. I'll definitely be watching that. Possibly the Brides will be placing a bet as well. So shout out to Crazy Chris if he wants to get in on that. And then you got the Buffalo Bills and the Jets opening up Monday Night Football, same week, September 11th, obviously, the anniversary. It's going to be 22 years since that unfortunate, sad, tragic day happened. But we got Monday Night Football, the debut of Aaron Rodgers with the New York Jets, so in the division battle as well in New York. So lots of craziness going on there. But yeah, we'll see Aaron Rodgers on Monday Night Football on the anniversary of September 11th. Obviously occurred in New York. So yeah, very emotional, I think it will be for that. And then obviously you got the Eagles and the Chiefs going at November 20th, Monday Night Football. So rematch of this past year's Super Bowl 57. So that's going to be interesting as well. I will definitely be watching that, possibly placing another bet as well. And then the Raiders going against the Chiefs. Christmas this year, another Another division game. That should be interesting. But yeah, some highlights there, some big matchups there. But yeah, what really got me was that the Detroit Lions are opening the 2023 NFL season Thursday Night Football against the defending Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs. Should be an interesting one. Place your bets right now. I think the Bryce is going to place a bet. But man, 2023 NFL season is going to be here before you know it. And then we're going to be talking about fantasy football, and it'll be all football from that point on. So yeah, interesting stuff from the NFL. But yeah, I can't wait, man. I hope you guys are feeling the same way. So we got that going on as well. And with that, we're all done for today. So thank you so much for joining me. I know the Bryce needs to get a haircut. I'm visiting my cousin in a week and a half, so I'll definitely have this bad boy buzzed, freshly shaved, ready to go. I'm going to Seattle for a week, so shout out to Trevor Opaleski. Yeah, I miss you, bud. I'm gonna be there. We'll be there, and we'll be having a great time in Seattle. Hopefully, my injury won't affect anything. I won't let it. I'm gonna enjoy myself, have a good time. But the Bryce is okay. Yeah, just had a little accident last week. Kind of embarrassing, but shit happens, right? Accidents happen. You just gotta deal with it and move on, right? So, but yeah, I got Seattle in a week and a half. That's gonna be a good one. So shout out to Trevor Opaleski. And then, as always, guys, this episode's gonna be available later today, so be on the lookout for that. And then yeah, just enjoy the weekend, guys. Finish off strong tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and then enjoy the weekend. Watch some sports. Stay safe out there and enjoy life, guys. All right, peace out. The Bryce is out. Take care, guys. You're the best. Peace.